Welcome to today's Explainer. Today we're unpacking a really fascinating paradox. Why do ultra-wealthy families spend millions and millions of dollars architecting their lives around catastrophic events that they genuinely hope never happen?
I mean, it really begs the question, right? Why would anyone spend so much time, energy, and money preparing for a sudden death, a massive cyber attack, or some unforeseen geopolitical collapse? Well, the simple answer is because the cost of being unprepared is just astronomical. A single, unexpected shockwave has the potential to literally destroy generations of hard work overnight. Let's dive right into Scene 1, Business Continuity. Picture this. What happens if the founder, the person making every single major decision, suddenly vanishes? Now, long-term succession planning is absolutely crucial for a multi-year transition, but it doesn't save you tomorrow. You need emergency continuity planning so the business survives the week without triggering immediate bank loan defaults. To prevent operational paralysis, families build backup leadership defenses. They officially name contingency leaders, they pre-authorize banking access so funds aren't frozen, and they maintain a centralized vault of crucial documents and passwords. That way, the gears keep turning no matter what. Moving on to Scene 2, Liquidity and Key Person Risk. Imagine a sudden market crash or a business emergency that completely freezes cash flow. To survive, you need tiered emergency liquidity and solid cash reserves. These families set up pre-arranged credit lines way in advance, and they hold key person insurance to inject immediate, vital cash into the business if a primary leader is suddenly lost, meaning they never have to sell off depressed assets at a loss. Next up is Scene 3, Legal and Family Protection. When navigating the sudden incapacitation of a family member, you really need two legal safety nets working together. Revocable trusts act as an immediate bridge to manage and transfer business assets while avoiding probate. Meanwhile, a durable power of attorney empowers a trusted agent to step in and handle vital individual assets and medical decisions. Now let's pivot to some of the modern, invisible threats in Scene 4, Digital and Geopolitical Risks. Here is a wild statistic. U.S. family offices have a pretty dangerous blind spot, an 88% domestic exposure bias. If a localized disruption, sudden regulatory change, or political risk hits, that lack of global diversification leaves them highly vulnerable. So how do you defend against this? For state-sponsored cyber fraud, they implement written information security plans and mandate dual-channel verification, meaning you always verify an emailed wire request over the phone. And to hedge against currency volatility, they use multi-currency frameworks, often holding about a 3% allocation in physical gold. Which brings us to physical threats in Scene 5, Disaster Planning. If a fire or natural disaster hits, having a family communication plan is key. First, secure digital document backups in an off-site vault. Second, designate an out-of-town emergency contact, because local phone lines are almost guaranteed to jam. And third, utilize SMS text messaging, which can often bypass those congested cellular networks during a regional crisis.
All right, wrapping things up with Scene 6, the big idea.
At the end of the day, good risk management isn't actually about predicting the future. It's about making absolutely sure that one unexpected event doesn't destroy years of hard work. It's not paranoia, it's operational discipline. It's about building an unbreakable foundation so you can respond to chaos with resolve rather than panic. Prepare for the unexpected. Protect what you built. Because we have to ask ourselves, if a massive crisis hit your life tomorrow, would your legacy actually survive the shockwave? And just a quick note before we sign off, this explainer is strictly for educational purposes and does not constitute financial, legal, insurance, or investment advice. Thanks for joining us.